Yo, what's up? This is actually episode number 22 now. Last episode I said it was 22.
It was 21.
It was 21.
The big 21.
Big 21. But this is episode number 22 of the Talks with Ken podcast. And I'm joined here today with a representative from the Latin community.
Let's go.
Isaiah Vivero.
I love the shout out in the last episode.
Yeah, man.
Suavemente.
Hey, look, Suavemente is probably one of my favorite songs. Like, I don't know what it is.
It should be your favorite song.
When he's like, Suavemente.
Yeah.
I think I know almost all the lyrics. Not yet.
I mean, do you know what they mean? Do you know half of them? Like,
it's pretty much just saying like "kiss me slowly" or something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the lyrics off the dome.
Oh.
It's just like I'm assuming that half of them at least, or a good amount, are in Spanish. So
yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Not even gonna lie. I bet this shit sounds ass right now. Hey, Isaiah, hold it down. I'm gonna unplug myself real quick.
All right, bet. Ooh, I'm mic 1. You're mic 2. Yeah. Mic 2. A little bit about me. Representative of the Latin community, out here in Boston, trying to find a burrito that's not so ass. Because I know you're from Delaware, sir, but El Jefe's is not doing a good job for me, man. It's not doing the job.
Honestly, I can't even blame you.
I mean, yeah, it's like a glorified Taco Bell, in my humble opinion. Oh, you sliding back into the comfy zone as well? Is it disrespectful that I have my shoes on?
Nah, I think it's cool.
Okay, because if this was an Asian household, I'd be yelled at right now.
Probably.
Good thing it's not, though.
Good thing it's not. So, how are you today, Isaiah?
I'm good. I mean, I actually got a decent amount of sleep, even though I had a stressful morning.
Right.
I slept till 11, worked out. I haven't eaten anything today though. It's 2 p.m.
I'm glad that you brought up food.
This is exactly where we're starting.
This is exactly where we're starting today. Okay, so for some weird reason, Isaiah doesn't think it's okay for spaghetti noodles to be purple, right? I'm a big advocate that we make spaghetti noodles purple.
I'm just gonna say, you're setting the stage like I'm the fucking weirdo here.
You are, bro. Imagine you're eating a bowl of pasta, right, with purple noodles and regular red meat. Like, it looks crazy.
Nah, bro, it looks kind of gross. Like, the way I'm imagining it, it's it'll literally look like grapes, sliced up.
But I bet it will taste amazing.
It would taste no different. The way you're pitching it is that you're just putting food coloring in the noodles.
That's all it is.
And by the way, it's pasta, not noodles. Let's set that straight. It should be purple pasta. That's some alliteration for you right there.
That's a better name. You're making it so much even better for me.
But it's a really low bar right now, dude.
No.
So what I'm saying is imagine the red sauce on the purple pasta is just gonna make it look like brown. Imagine you're eating pesto spaghetti. Noodles all of a sudden are purple. You're like, damn, this is the Incredible Hulk right here.
Amazing.
Nah, bro.
Sell that shit at Universal.
Nah, maybe that's something you buy at Disneyland. We talked about this before. It's overpriced pasta in a cone at Disneyland.
Hey.
Who puts pasta in a cone? I don't know.
So you're telling me you wouldn't eat pretty patties?
Bro, what are pretty patties?
What the fuck? You know when SpongeBob made the Krabby Patty with different colors?
Yeah, I ate them as a candy, not as a meal.
So if someone gave you,
I wouldn't feed it to my children.
You want to eat a purple Krabby Patty?
Like a full burger?
Yes.
Maybe just for the memes, but would I make it at home? No.
That's kind of whack.
And I would want to know why it's purple. Is it artificial, or are there yams in it? Some ube.
What is it with you and yams? It's just purple.
No, but purple
I don't care. I don't care about the yams. It's just purple.
But that is just weird, bro. If it's yam pasta, I'm here for it. What shade of purple are we talking to?
All right, maybe
lavender?
Because
lavender,
like a dark purple.
Nah, man.
No. All right, what about a lavender?
Lavender's low-key nice.
All right, so
is there lavender in it? Does it smell like lavender?
Would that throw you off?
Well, so personally, I love the smell of lavender.
So then, just for you, there would be lavender in it.
But then, imagine smelling an Italian sausage and then being there's a weird hint of lavender in here. I don't think these are compatible things, man. I think you gotta drop the purple pasta.
I'm not dropping the purple pasta.
If you can make a song about purple pasta, then I'll make you purple pasta.
Word.
Oh my god.
Purple pasta, and I'm imposter. I'm moving like a Rasta. I'm coming from Jamaica. You could call me a Rasta. Eating purple pasta, eating purple noodles. I'm talking with this girl, and then she gave me purple nurples.
Oh my god.
So now I made a song. Isaiah gotta give me purple noodles.
Oh shit. I didn't think you were gonna pull it up so quick with it, man. Jesus, you had that holstered.
I'm ready.
All right, bet. Purple pasta's coming then.
I need this on camera.
I got
Isaiah will make me purple pasta.
If anyone knows how to properly dye like pasta, that would be very helpful because I got to figure that out now.
I'm so excited. I'm
Like,
so excited.
What if it just like? What if the purple just comes? Like, I'm not painting the pasta, obviously. Like, it's got to be like soaked in. I'll boil it, but would that mess up the boiling of it?
No.
Can you boil food coloring?
You probably can't.
Like,
I don't know how
to start
food
a
coloring
fire, or is like chemicals released? Like, food coloring is not good for you, bro. So I don't know what's in that stuff.
Personally, I don't know what's in food coloring either.
Exactly.
Maybe purple pasta should be left to the experts.
No. We made a deal.
We made a deal.
I'll make if I can't make purple pasta, I'll figure out like a purple sauce.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Maybe some yams.
I'm not eating no yams.
Bro, who doesn't like yams?
I don't like yams.
You don't like yams?
I'm a very picky eater.
Oh, we know this.
Yes.
Wait, what were we eating where we figured this out? Oh, on my birthday?
It was your birthday. We went to
Shoujo with the chicken and waffles.
Yeah, that was the best fucking chicken and waffles I've had in my entire life.
Shout out Shoujo.
Shout out Shoujo. Did that girl that you
Oh yeah. So we were talking for like a month and a half, and then I mean, this was like in final season, so I was like,
Right.
I can't meet up, and then winter break we just lost, so
You want to rekindle it?
yeah, I might hit her up.
Shoot her a text.
I mean, it'll be a little awkward if I show up to Shoujo and like we haven't talked in a minute, and like, because I really like that place, so
I really like.
I'm not trying to burn down no bridges. I mean, she's cool. Don't mean wrong, she's super cool.
Think about it though. Think about it. If you get the connect there, you can get us all the connect with the chicken and waffles.
Oh, you're right. But I mean, I don't want to exploit her, you know.
Why not?
That's not the target here. Look-y a dick move.
That's kind of ass. I feel like that's a dick towards me, Mariano, Jeff, and Twisha.
Hey, bro, we got chicken and waffles that one time, and we can go back. It's just like $18.
Exactly.
It's like low-key hella expensive.
It was so worth it. It was so. Oh shit! I don't even think we told you. Me, Mariano, and Jeff went to the hot chocolate place.
Oh, Jeff told me he put you on it.
L.A. Burdick or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was really pissed because I just paid like
$6.
$6 for a small hot chocolate, and the cup was like this big.
But it was gas.
It was so fucking amazing.
That's good. That's good.
Like
Glad.
I almost at first I left the store and I was yelling at Jeff. I was like, fuck you, Jeff. This is the stupidest thing. I just really paid $6 for this big of a fucking hot chocolate.
See,
but by the time I got back, I was orgasming off the hot chocolate.
See, that's my mentality. Like, you know, I was a barista and stuff, and like I pay for like expensive coffee, but you know,
Right.
like the difference between like say you spent like $3.50 or $3 at Starbucks or something, right?
Yeah.
But like, oh, you're like this kind of ass. I go like another place, spend $4. I'm like, damn, this is fire. Like I've spent $5.50. Now there's some places that are like really good and they go like into like the $6 range. I'm like, okay, this is like a treat.
Right.
But like the place I go like regularly, it's like $4. Get a student discount.
Shit.
And it's like super nice. Like I like it more than like significantly more than any Starbucks I've ever had. So I'm just like, you know, quality over blah blah blah.
Valid.
Yeah,
I can't get behind coffee. I don't know what it is, but like
it's definitely a niche.
no matter how hard I try, I can't.
Do you get the shits?
Nah, it just doesn't taste good to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay, a strong flavor.
Like very strong.
Yeah, I kind of drink coffee. I started drinking coffee like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
And I would drink like shitty cold brew. Like it's just ass. But I didn't know that at the time. It's just unreally strong. So then I think from when I realized like, oh, coffee doesn't have to be like gasoline.
Oh.
Then I was like, oh yeah, this is sick.
I think my first coffee I had was at Starbucks, right? Already my first mistake because I probably should have went to like a local shop or some shit. I went to Starbucks and I got like I think I got like a frappuccino. I don't think there was coffee in that.
I think frappuccinos have some coffee. I don't know. I had a frappuccino when I was like a kid though.
It was like I got a mocha cookie crumble, right? Which sounds fucking amazing.
It does sound kind of good.
I love cookies. Bro, I drank this shit. I think I drank like a third of it. And was like, this shit is ass.
Yeah, Starbucks, like, they put an unreal amount of sugar in the things. They put, like when I read an article, it was like Frappuccino was like 18 grams of sugar.
Damn.
Which is, like equivalent or more than, like, soda. Which is not good at all.
I think some people drink that shit on the daily, too.
I know, right? Like, no, it's insane. And, like, just talking, like, the cream and all that. Like, if you're drinking that every day, I'm like, I hope you're working out too. Did
you ever have those like white girls back in high school that used to come in every day with like their iced coffees and shit in the middle of class?
Oh yeah.
Actually used to piss me off. I don't know why, but like it always would like irritate me when someone walks in late to class, right? I don't give a fuck if you're late. You walk in and you purposely walk in late just to show off like.
Oh no cap. I was also that guy who would walk in late with like a bev or food.
On purpose?
Not on purpose, just because like it took a minute to get the bev and food. And like also I just didn't give a fuck about being early.
I don't know. I was like, I'd go to Chick-fil-A in the morning and get breakfast, but then I'd get there, right? There's some people that like walk in like 30 minutes, well, like not 30 minutes, but like 15 minutes late to class with like the iced coffee in their hand, like shaking like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm late. I have to go to Dunkin', blah, blah. Nobody gives a fuck. Just sit down.
Oh, no, yeah. So I had this English class senior year, and I was like all the way like towards the front, like back row. And like so opposite corner of the door. Oh god. And so like I was always like I kind of felt bad when I was late for that class, but I still was like late. Just because I had to make that trek. And I'd walk in, I'd be like, me and the teacher used to go back and forth like roasting each other. So I was like, oh, I'm about to get an earful right now. And I'm walking over, I'm just holding my drink. But like at that point I didn't give a shit because I was like going to community college. Not like I didn't mean to be disrespectful to the teacher. I just like I'm not waking up at 7:30.
No, it's about this was in college or
this is high school, senior year of high school. Yeah. No, if it was college, I didn't give a shit.
No, I was about to say I walk into class late all the time.
Yeah,
all the fucking time.
No, yeah, for sure.
I was about to say something. Oh, you don't watch Euphoria, do you?
No, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You watched the episode that came out?
I didn't watch yesterday.
Bro,
I had to work on my pitches.
Bro,
I heard it's crazy, and I'm probably watching it tonight or something. But.
Definitely, that shit was wild. Also, I fucking love Dominic Fike. Like,
Dominic Fike's fire.
Like as a musician, great. Like as an actor, I never knew he could act.
I don't know if he can really act, but he's low key just playing himself. Yeah, but I think he fits into the show's identity and all that. So, but his music is awesome. I love it. I remember Brockhampton posted like a video of Dominic Fike, and that like low key blew him up.
Really?
And so I remember I was like on YouTube, and they posted the video like 35 minutes ago or whatever, and I was like, oh, who's this guy? And I was like, and I remember he opens, he's like, y'all got some lavender right now? Like, I need to smell some lavender, bringing you back to the lavender thing. And I was like, yo, this guy's sick, because I love lavender.
Oh my god, I love his shit so much. Have you heard his last album?
Is that the one with like vampire and like superstar?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that one's fire.
I think that was my top 3 albums of the year. It was
a good album. Biggest complaint was that it was hella short though.
It was extremely short.
Like an EP, bro.
Like Politics and Violence was easily one of my favorite songs of the year.
Yeah.
Like I play that song so fucking much.
I love Vampire, dude. Vampire is so sick.
Yeah. I think Superstar shit also.
Yeah. My dad even likes Dominic Fike.
Really?
Just because his first EP with like 3 Nights and all that.
I like that song.
Is like 3 Nights is a classic, but it's like super just like loose and very like youthful.
Yeah.
So when I played it for my dad, he's like, "Oh, this is fun. Like it's like really good car music."
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially 3 Nights. He absolutely loves that song. It's kind of crazy.
3 nights at the motel on the street. Did it say motel or hotel?
I think it's motel. You think you got it right?
It's probably motel.
It's probably motel.
Either way, it's still a hit.
Yeah, no, it's a banger. Also, this is gonna be a weird pivot. I love motels.
I've never been in a motel.
I stayed at a Motel 6 in Lake Tahoe for football camp.
Ooh.
There was first off, there was blood on like the shower curtain. That was weird.
Wow. This already sounds like a horror movie experience.
Yeah. No, it was fine. Like it was kind of sick because there was like 30 of us. So like we just like would gather in one room and like party or whatever. That's besides the point. But I really like the aesthetic of like old like seedy looking motels. You know what I mean? Like the neon lights. I'm about to sound like a film photographer.
Yeah.
Which I am.
I was about to say that's exactly what you are.
But like, you know, just like the grossness that goes down in a motel.
Motels are gross,
but
man.
it looks kind of sexy from the outside.
Some of them do look nice. Like we have a Red Roof Inn where we're at, and I think it's just like the sign Red Roof Inn just kind of looks mad dope.
Yeah. No, like some of them like they have weirdly good branding. And I'm like wondering, like in the 70s, like they didn't have the internet.
No.
How did they make? Like, where did they get the inspiration?
I don't know.
There's no templates. Like
they were just like really fucking creative back then.
Yeah, just everyone was like, pull up to Sunshine Inn.
Yeah.
And they got a sunshine on the inn. And it looks sick.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
We have this one place called the Dover Inn, right? It's definitely the shadiest area I've ever seen.
No, yeah.
And it's like you drive by it and the inn is kind of like a U shape, right? Like it starts here and it goes all the way around. And every time I drive by and I look over at it, I'm like, damn. I was like, there's definitely like 700 prostitutes just like chilling over there.
There's this motel right off the highway. So let me paint the picture for you. In San Jose, there's a place called Old Oakland Road, or it might just be Oakland Road. I think it's Old Oakland Road.
Yeah.
We're not really that close to Oakland. It's weird. But the highway kind of intersects with it, and right off the exit entrance, there's a big-ass Carl's Jr., and then across the street, I love Carl's Jr., hella underrated.
Extremely.
But then across from the Carl's Jr. was this, like, gross motel, and it was, like, beige and just had neon lights, and I would see this every day when I went to school in the morning, and it's like 7 in the morning, right? And it was like people rolling out of there. I'm like, yo, what? And then like down the street, best barbecue in San Jose. Shout out John John's. But yeah.
So they're right by a Carl's Jr. and the best barbecue in San Jose.
Yeah.
I'd be there.
I'd stay at the motel for the food.
Yeah.
100%. But low key looked like the grossest place I've ever seen.
Probably.
Yeah. And it's like just a parking lot and has maybe 10 rooms.
Sounds like...
I don't know who built this. Who owns it? And I know they gave it a paint job recently, but the clientele...
I wonder how much they get paid from it. Like, is that a good investment or...
I mean, if you're like a popular motel, I would think... Like, if you have consistent customers who are coming in to, you know, do some shit every day, I think it would be... You're profiting off the underbelly of your world. Like even in like just randomly in the Bay Area, there's like down El Camino through like, you know, Palo Alto and stuff is.
I've heard of Palo Alto.
Palo Alto is where Stanford is. But then in surrounding areas, like you get weird pockets where it's just like, oh, this is kind of weirdly gross. And there's this stretch where there's like motel, but they're all 2-story with like bright lights. See, this is where my love for motels would, like, I guess, formed, because like they're 2 stories, bright lights, like cool colors. Like I wrote a short film set in a motel based off of these motels.
Did you shoot it inside of a motel?
No, we didn't make it. I just wrote it.
Oh, gotcha.
It's about 3 criminals who get stuck in a motel room, and they all want to get out, but they all are stopping each other from getting out, and they all die in the end. But you know. Oh,
so who wins? Like,
no one wins. You want me to break it down for you real quick?
Bust it down. What's up?
All right. So we got Eco, we got Merlin, and we got Fiona.
All right.
Merlin, big drug boss. Eco, like, is a stick-up man, who buys drugs from Merlin.
Got you.
And then Fiona was a hit woman sent after Merlin. This was like a year ago, so I'm trying to remember.
Got you.
So Eco robs Fiona's boss. Fiona doesn't know this. She's just sent after Merlin. But Eco was staying at this motel, gross-ass motel.
Okay.
It's like, Merlin, I got your money that I owe you. Come back here. And then, so Merlin gets there before Eco. Merlin goes into the room. Fiona goes into the room. So, like, Eco has a girl that's in the room, and she's just, like, asleep. And then Merlin goes into the bathroom, like, starts smoking. Fiona comes in. The girl wakes up. It's like, what the fuck? Fiona sticks the girl. Oh. And then, like, just kills the girl. And then Merlin comes out. It's like, what the hell? Like, hits Fiona on the head or, like, does some shit to, like, really hurt her and wraps her up. Eco comes back. It's like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, my God.
And then so they're all in there. And generally, the gist is Fiona starts talking Eco out of giving Merlin the money. So then, because Fiona's just there to kill Merlin, not Eco. And, like, so if Iko lets Fiona go, then he can go as well. But then, so at some point, Iko himself kills Merlin, and then Fiona backstabs Iko, but Fiona had gotten stabbed, so
Right.
she like doesn't even make it out of the room.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's like super watered down. There's a little bit more like dialogue stuff,
Right.
but you know, that was the gist.
How'd you come up with the idea?
Just a lot of like thinking about who would stay in a motel.
Damn.
Like literally, this is all based off my love for motels.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. We think of like two completely different things when we think of motels. You think of like drug deals and murders. I think of like prostitutes.
Well, I also think of prostitutes.
That's all I think about when I think of a motel.
I think it's implied that Iko's girl who was sleeping in the room
bathtub, yeah.
was a prostitute.
That's valid.
Yeah. I just think gross like underbelly stuff. Like no one chooses to stay at a motel.
Right.
They're like out of necessity. Like obviously like if I have a prostitute, I'm not going to bring her to my house.
Right.
You know, if I am like on the run. I think motels I associate with like criminals on the run a lot because you know you can pay in cash. You don't really need to put your name down.
True.
It's like a low stakes kind of thing.
I'm about to ask you a really random question.
Yeah.
But I've learned these types of questions tell a lot about a person.
All right, bet.
If you were a stripper, what would your stripper name be?
Wait, that's so funny that you asked that because I was listening to the New Girl podcast.
Oh my God.
And they were talking about in the first episode.
Yeah.
Jess is like, Jess and Cece are on the phone, right, when she's in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And Cece's like, oh, what's your stripper name? And she's like, Rebecca Johnson.
Yes. And she shows up at the house.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm here. I'm ready to do things.
I'm Two Boobs Johnson.
And then she knocks over the plant. And then her boyfriend walks out with the other girl.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
shit.
So I would be Two Boobs Johnson.
You'd be Two Boobs Johnson. I respect it.
Yeah. Which is really, that's not even hot. That just like describes the person. She has two boobs.
Why not Two Boobs Vivero?
Well, I don't want people knowing my surname.
That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah. What would your stripper? Have you addressed this on your show?
I've not yet.
Oh, okay.
I said yet because I knew it was coming soon one day.
Okay. Well, you brought this upon yourself.
Yeah. My stripper name. Damn, I'd go by Fog. Yeah, call me Fog.
You're just Fog?
Fog.
Is this if you were a male stripper or a female stripper?
Yes.
Both.
Both.
Or neither. Or both and neither.
All at the same time.
All above.
I'd be Fog.
Etc.
Etc.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but Fog is like, it seems so mysterious. Like,
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of like, you know, The Hobbit?
yes.
Like the Misty Mountains.
Oh my God.
That's like, I go by Misty Mountains.
That's a dope ass name. Bro, imagine if your name is Misty, right? And you got a rack on you. You got a
Misty
rack.
Mountains.
Misty Mountains. Oh my gosh.
Bro, all the dwarves want that gold though.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit,
Hell.
I be climbing up Misty Mountains every day.
Bet.
When I first went to a strip club,
The
first and only and the last time ever. I'm never gonna go again. That was
respectable.
that was rough. Our stripper, her name was Euphoria.
Oh, that's okay, a good name.
It was a really good name.
That's a good name. That's it's like the cousin of like the most stereotypical name though. Like I feel like every stripper is like, oh, I'm Ecstasy.
Yeah.
But then she's got her hotter sister, Euphoria.
Yeah, Euphoria did her job well. Euphoria did what she was supposed to do. But I learned that day strip clubs wasn't meant for me.
Did I tell you the story about my Uber driver who told me about the one time he went to a strip club?
I think you did.
Should I tell it again?
You should, absolutely.
Okay. So I was in New Orleans, and me and my dad hop into an Uber, and he's just like, we're just talking about like father-son stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, for my dad's like 60th birthday or whatever, we took him to a strip club. He hadn't been in like 20 years, 30 years. And I was like, all right, man, why are you telling me this? But then he goes on, he's like, yeah, so we're the girl's giving my dad a lap dance, and we're all having fun. All of a sudden, we start smelling something, and the girl let some dookie out on my dad's lap.
Oh my god. I could just like imagine.
Those are his exact words.
I could just imagine like both being in the Uber and hearing that and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, just let me out the car, bro." And being the dad.
But I was with my dad too, so already just having a strip club discussion was weird.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, and she let out some dookie. I'm like, what?
Imagine you're 60 and you go to the strip club for your first time and you've been avoiding this all of your life, but your son says, "No, Dad, today will be the day I take you to the strip club," and you get dookied on. Bro, I'm never leaving the house again.
Birthday.
On your 60th birthday, you celebrate this milestone of turning 60 by getting dookied on.
Bro, how do you even... They must have a tight relationship because I'm close as fuck with my dad.
Damn, that was like perfect timing.
Bet.
All right.
Should I pause my thought? Or?
Pause your thought. I'm gonna stop the camera real quick. I think it's funny because like the listeners, they don't really notice like the camera change. It's only like the viewers.
Yeah.
But if you're watching,
the camera switch.
The camera switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back.
All right. So what I was gonna say is, how do you approach your father and be like, "Do you want to go to a strip club?" Like, they have to be so close. But like, I'm tight with my dad, and I've been like, "Yo, we should get drinks," or like whatever. Like, but I would never suggest that.
Was his dad married?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Yeah, imagine approaching the mom being like, "Yo, I want to take dad to a strip club tomorrow for his birthday." Is the mom like, yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves to see some ass.
But like, isn't that your job?
Shit, I mean, once you...
I mean, in your 60s, I guess.
In your 60s, when you start getting a little bit older, sometimes you don't mind passing on the torch.
And then, like, say the Uber driver has a sister. Does the sister approach the mom? Like, yo, let's go to a male strip club. Like, is it a quid pro quo thing?
What if they both went on the same night?
To different strip clubs?
To different strip clubs.
Did she get a golden shower instead? That'd be bad. I mean, you could get... No, let's not go there.
Oh,
but
my God. Oh, my God.
Damn.
Imagine they both get back.
They just had the worst experience of their life.
He's got brown in his pants. Her hair is soaking wet.
And it reeks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What if they made, like, old people love after?
Oh, bro, why are you telling me?
Like no shower or anything. Just, like...
I mean, at least it's on his pants, bro. Like, he could take his pants off. But in her hair.
In her hair.
In her pillowcases.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo, you brought it there.
Oh, that'd be... Oh, God.
Mariano's going to listen to this and be like, what the fuck, guys?
Mariano's going to listen to it and be like, damn, why wasn't I included?
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is my topic.
I don't know how I'm going to do the episode with Mariano, though, because I think I'm going to do a counter, right? Mm-hmm. And see how many times I do how many times throughout the episode with Mariano he says like something out of pocket.
Oh, hella out of pocket.
I think I'm gonna.
I don't think he has pockets.
I don't think so at all.
He's just always out of them.
He's a menace.
Yeah, he's like women's pants.
Yeah,
no pockets
at all. Yo, I need you to watch this next episode of Euphoria because it just reminded me of something, and I was about to say something.
They ain't got no pockets in their pants.
I mean, they got pockets, but the stuff was out of pocket, bro.
Okay, I bet. No, yeah, it was all over Twitter. I barely saw anything on my own feed just because I don't think I follow a lot of people who watch it, but I must have saw something that you liked because I saw something this morning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Don't go on Twitter, or I definitely have retweeted a lot of stuff.
Okay, bet. I'll stay off till tonight.
Yeah, stay off till you watch because I always forget like other people haven't seen it.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I'll go on Twitter and I'll be like retweet. But what I did with like, because when Spider-Man came out, right?
Oh yeah.
Also my favorite movie of last year. But
insane.
When Spider-Man came out, I had to block everything.
Dude, I didn't block shit, and I didn't see anything. I mean, I kind of just like I just heard like, oh yeah, Andrew and Toby, but that was at that point that was like a given.
True.
Like I didn't see much in the trailers, and I was like, I kind of wish I didn't watch any of the trailers because I used to do that, and it was like a much more enjoyable experience. But it's like kind of hard to miss trailers. But I didn't see that much on Twitter. But I think most of my content is sport based, so it's not as much like nerd based.
I think my Twitter is like the perfect blend of like comedy and like sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
because I'd be laughing all the time on Twitter.
I get so many sports memes, and those are like kind of my favorite.
Yes.
Especially like MMA is like a violent thing, but then you have like so many random ass like jokes that come out of it. Like someone like fucked up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this person like completely slipped in the middle of the octagon,"
Oh my God.
and just like the screenshots are so funny, dude. Like there's one where like this guy like knocked down this dude where it's like you hit them really hard, but it's not a knockout yet. And so, but he didn't even realize it. So the guy's like falling back and like on the ground, and the screenshots the guy like, oh shit, he's sprinting. It looks like Mario.
He's like running in midair.
Yeah. Shout out Michael Johnson, but that's like my favorite meme in the world, dude. Because it's like he just forgot. So there's a second where the guy is able to fall, and then he's like, oh shit, let me get this win real quick. He wasn't even ready for it.
I think my favorite like MMA memes are when they have the stills of like the fighters getting like hit in the face or whatever.
Oh, and they're like, yeah, their face is
just like completely distorted. You see like the blood and spit flying.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Some of those photos are insane.
They're
like
extremely well shot.
Yeah, there's one that's not even like a punch, and it's like really gross, and the fight was stopped because of it. Because like when you're kicking, you like kind of swing your arm to balance yourself out, and so it just like a freak thing happened where this guy was one of my favorite fighters, was kicking, and he swung his arm, and his like pinky got caught in someone's eyelid.
Ooh.
And so you just see it like pulling out, and it's disgusting.
Oh, I can just imagine that in my head. That's gross.
Like I don't even like I've never even encountered something like that happening before.
Oh.
Like it was so weird. It was just one of those freak accident things. Like no one's fault, but
you know what I think of when you said that? I think of like the kids back in elementary school who used to like flip their eyelids inside out.
Oh.
I think all of those kids are in prison now. I'm not gonna lie.
They're menaces, bro.
There's no way. Like it used to freak me the fuck out. Like I'd be in class and I look over at one kid and he's got both his eyelids flipped inside out.
That's weird,
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's not natural.
No, yeah. Imagine like a mosquito flew on at the exact moment
and bit the inside of it. Bro.
That's gross.
That'd be so fucking painful.
And then like the next 3 days, or like, does that even how does that happen? Like what?
You got like mosquito juices blending in with your eye juices now because it's touching your eyeball.
So do you become a mosquito? Maybe this is actually sick. Or is that like a vampire? Because you need blood, right?
I think we just made a new superhero or villain.
Or an anti-hero. He's neither hero nor villain. He just does stuff for himself.
Just does shit just because.
Yeah. Mosquito man. Mosquito hombre.
Mosquito hombre.
That's my boy.
I like it a lot.
That's my boy. Mosquito hombre.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about because I found out today, and I'm very upset at the news. Rihanna's pregnant. And it's not by me.
I know.
Like,
sorry for you, man. But like, can you really be mad? Like ASAP Rocky.
Nah.
None of us had a chance.
You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad for Tyler, the Creator.
Oh. Because
Tyler, the Creator, loves he loves Rihanna.
True.
And
that's his best. That's like his best friend.
Yeah.
So he kind of fucked up now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Why did no one point this out before?
Nobody said anything, but like I bet Tyler, the Creator, is like sitting in his room right now, just like
crying,
just bawling his eyes out. Like,
or
damn, that should have been me.
It's actually Tyler's baby. This is getting kind of convoluted, but this is a drama.
That would be wild,
dude. That's crazy. Or what if it's ASAP and Tyler's baby together?
And she's the surrogate.
Yes.
Holy shit. I could see it happening.
I could see that, but are they in a throuple then?
Nah, it's definitely like ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are like the covers, but it's
ASAP and Tyler.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
What are they naming their kid?
Wang.
Last name Golf. What is ASAP Rocky's real name? Does he have a real name?
I don't know what it is. Well, if you had to guess, what do you think it would be?
Bro, I have no idea. I don't know why my first thought was like Jefferson. That's not a first name.
No, not at all.
I don't know.
Rakim.
See, I was gonna say it's something with Rocky, probably.
Right. Rakim Athalaston Myers.
Rakim's a hard name, though.
You know all right. Do you know the names of the Migos?
No.
Like Quavo, Takeoff, Offset.
Oh yeah.
Their actual names. I like.
Are they sick? Like they should just use their real names.
Shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find it.
Sometimes I wonder if Method Man's real name is just Method Man.
Quavo's real name is Quavious Marshall.
Wait, I definitely saw that once.
Quavious Marshall.
Quavious.
Yes.
I'm wondering where did his parents think of that name?
I don't know. It's really unique though.
Yeah, Quavious.
You're never gonna meet another Quavious in your life.
But like, you're not. But I would think like a normal person would be like, his name is Quavis, like Quavious. Imagine a roll call. You're like, Jake, Jefferson, Quavious.
The teacher definitely fucked up.
Oh, 100%.
Teacher Oh, that reminds me. I actually knew Quavo's name. I went to Chick-fil-A over break, right?
He was there?
No, that would be crazy. I don't know why he would be in Delaware. That'd
He
be
was
the last
working
place.
at Chick-fil-A.
Damn.
Imagine.
I'd have a lot of questions for him.
I mean, he's down bad, bro.
Yeah, very.
I don't know anything about Quavo, but I used to think his name was like Queso. So
Queso.
he's out of cheese now.
He's out of the cheese.
Yeah.
But like, we were at Chick-fil-A and my friend Lucas, whenever we go to Chick-fil-A, he always gives them like fake names, right? Just to fuck with him. So he said, my name is Quavious, right? And the Chick-fil-A in Delaware is filled with a whole bunch of white people. Okay. And like it's like this.
Bro, people fuck up my name. So.
Exactly. So Quavious, I was like, what the fuck? We get to the cash out or whatever, and we get our bags, and we look at the name. They spelled it fucking right, and I was so confused. I was like, how do you like?
Hey, that white boy's a big Migos fan.
If I would have told him my name was Kendall, he would have fucked it up.
Yeah.
He would. It would have been fucked up.
Maybe it was just so weird, and like I'm sure it's spelt how it sounds. Quavious.
Oh no, not Quavious. Quavious.
Quavious.
I thought it was Quavious. It's Quavious.
Quavious. That sounds like it would be like spelt how it sounds though.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe they're just sounding it out like Quavious. Dr. Quavious.
Quavo. The more that I say like his name, it doesn't sound real. Kind of like
it's a semantic satiation.
Is that what that is?
When you say a word so much it turns into a sound.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like really good.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I do be reading sometimes.
Yeah. Wow. That's like when I think of the word zoo.
Oh yeah, zoo's the worst. You just come to zoo.
You remember Zuzu pets?
Vaguely.
They were like the weird hamsters.
Oh,
I remember they got recalled because they were giving cancer to kids or something like that. Yeah.
Please. What?
I mean, I want to get my facts straight, but I think Zuzu Pets was giving cancer.
Whenever I think of zoo and semantic satiation, it's when I think. Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
I have.
There's like one of the acapella numbers starts and a bunch of the like singers go zoom 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 and like it's looking kind of hard. Yeah, like I mean I don't even remember what song it was, but it just zoom 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 and like it just opens up.
Oh, I don't remember what song it was, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right? Okay. Pitch Perfect, low-key, underrated movie. It's kind of a banger in my opinion.
It found a chemical called antimony, which is a metal with potential health hazards inside of the Zuzu hamsters. If ingested in high enough levels, it can lead to cancer, reproductive health, and other human health hazards.
My question is, how does that end up in a kid's toy?
I don't know.
Like, a few steps have to happen for that. Like, what would happen to regular plastic? I know it's bad for the environment, but what just happened to, like, everyone using some sort of standardized plastic?
I don't know.
And, like, fake fur and a little eyeballs, and that's it. What happened to kids playing with blocks is my question. I used to be a wooden block kid.
You look like you played with Lincoln Logs.
I mean, is that a problem?
No, but it fits your character.
They are higher education Legos.
I don't know. Lincoln Logs just felt like the colonized version of Legos.
I'm not going to debate you on that one. Because That's a valid point. But what I'm saying is I learned a lot about architecture. Architecture. Semantic satiation. Building Lincoln Logs was good for the developing brain, though. But I was just like a wooden block kid. Like, I don't know what I would do with them, but I remember I had a lot of them. Like Jenga blocks.
I fucked with Jenga.
Oh, I was a god at Jenga.
I suck at Jenga, but like I like building shit with the blocks.
I used to go to this like boba tea place, and they had Jenga like just there, so me and my friends would play. I was low-key insane.
Damn.
Like, I think that fits my brand, but I'm just an overly competitive person in general. So
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Super competitive.
Very competitive.
Yeah.
Hey, this dude is going to Thailand after graduation to like fight tigers and shit, right?
Nah. I mean, that would be sick.
Yeah.
I think I would win.
That's not the sound I wanted. Wait.
Hey, you know how like fighters after they win fights have call outs and shit?
Yeah.
Tigers, catch me out here. I'm here.
Really, nigga?
Really? Really? That's all I gotta say. Nah, but Thailand looks sick. It's the trade.
It looks dope as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a bucket list thing for me.
If there was only one thing you could do on your bucket list ever, what would it be?
I don't really have a defined. Like, I just want to, like, I think my bucket list mostly consists of traveling. So, can I just say travel?
I respect it.
Like, just unlimited travel.
Would you rather travel by like hot air balloon or like a fucking, I'd say jetpack, but I much prefer a jetpack than a hot air balloon.
Yeah, but like, where are we going? Hot air balloons cannot go that far. Like, it'll take you to the nearest Chick-fil-A, and that's it.
I'd ride to the nearest Chick-fil-A in a hot air balloon.
Imagine pulling up to Newberry Street.
In a hot air
balloon.
Yo,
cutting off traffic.
I want a job on Newberry Street.
You want a job?
Yeah.
Why specifically that street?
Well, not Newberry Street, but like one of the luxury stores. Like my friend Mel and her boyfriend Roshan, they work in a Gucci store.
Oh, shit.
Right? And she was telling me they get like a 55% discount, which I'm like, that's crazy. But at the same time, it's like, it's just, now it's regular price things.
It's still kind of expensive. Low-key, I have Gucci sunglasses, and they're like, I keep forgetting to bring them out because I'm too scared of using them.
No, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's very valid.
I got it as a graduation gift.
Ooh.
And yesterday when I went on a walk in the comics. Yeah. Went on walk through the commons or the common, however the fuck you say it, and it's just bright as shit. I was like, oh, this is awful. Like, I couldn't, like, it took my eye, like, I went from being inside for a few hours to going into bright ass snow. Was not prepared.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah. They don't got snow in Thailand.
They don't.
I don't think so.
I would go to Thailand.
You would?
I would. Not for the reasons you're going, to be like a mixed martial artist.
Well, see, that's not why I'm going per se. Actually, that's why I'm going, but it's not like I'm planning on fighting after. I think that's what people think when I say that. They're like,
that's what I think.
Yeah, like my friends, I was telling them, I'm like, oh, I want to go to Thailand after I graduate, and it's mostly like, cause it's like I'm stepping into the next chapter of my life, right?
Right.
Where being able to have like a 2-month window, nearly impossible.
True.
Like, summer break's not a thing in the real world.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, so, like, when I was a kid, especially in high school, when I was on like, the wrestling team, I was doing hardcore kickboxing and a hardcore, like, wrestling, and then training wrestling off-season, and then I broke my arm, and then I broke my arm twice.
Ooh.
And so, like, psychologically, I was so thrown off of, like, mixed martial arts for a while, because I'm like, the second time I broke my arm, it was just a re-break, but I fell, and it broke, and I was like, if I fall and I break my arm, like, how the hell am I supposed to punch someone? And now I'm, like, back to a place where I'm, like you can tell, I've been training a lot, so, like, it's always been, like, a bucket list thing to, like, really get into it, and, like, Thailand's the place for that.
I feel like if you've punched someone with a cast on, would it hurt you more or the person getting hit?
So, when I went through my recovery with my arm, after, like, a couple months, I was, like, wrestling with a cast on.
Oh.
And, like, it fucked up people.
Yeah, I was about to say them shits are
Yeah.
hard as hell.
Yeah, like you think like once your arm kind of like starts like forming itself back together, and you don't feel impact as much like when hitting it sideways or like whatever.
Yeah.
It feels fine. But I was stuck in a left arm,
Ah,
so it was really weird when they took it off, and I was like, oh, let me extend my arm real quick.
feels weird.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. Ever since like I left high school, I haven't seen anybody wearing a cast.
Right? I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, yo, if I broke my foot, like, what do I, like, it doesn't seem like adults wear casts.
Yeah, but it feels like only a kid thing.
But it's that is an everyone thing.
Yeah.
That's like if you get injured that badly, you should be in a cast thing.
I think it might just be because when we were younger, we were like always getting hurt.
I think it's when you're younger, you're a little bit more fragile.
True.
But then also, like, most people's like sporting careers end when they like graduate high school. So like 80% of the world probably stops playing like football, stops playing like their sports, unless you play like recreational basketball and stuff or play in school. Like, how often do you play basketball now? Once a month.
True.
Like before, I was playing like 3 or 4 times a week. So
got you.
And like if you're on a team, like you're playing every day. Like I was wrestling every day in the off season as well. So
Damn. I used to dream about going to the NBA, not as like a hooper because I knew that was never happening. But I always think I could be like a water boy in the NBA.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like a sideline journalist. I thought your dreams were a little bit higher than that.
Oh nah, I just want to be
like
on water.
David Aldridge.
Shout out to DA, but nah, I couldn't do DA's job.
Damn.
I'd be like, just like the water dude. I hear they get paid a lot though.
I don't know if that's true, dude. Like I think for like a part-time gig, they probably get paid a lot. You know who used to be a water boy? MC Hammer.
Really?
For the Warriors, yeah. In like the 70s and 80s. And now he's broke.
Oh damn. Okay. Okay, so think if I had to ask you, what salary do NBA players or does NBA Waterboy make?
I would say like $20 an hour.
I don't know. Hourly, how this relates?
Oh, is it a yearly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like 40,000 a year.
They make between 53,000 to 58,000 a year.
Not actually that bad.
Exactly.
But like, that's not a comfortable life.
No, not at all.
But as a part-time thing, but can it be a part? Like, are the water boys there for practice? Like,
that's a good question.
Because if it's a full-time thing, that's kind of ass.
Yeah.
Like, depending on what team. Like, imagine being a water boy for the Warriors, making $53,000 a year.
But think about the connections you can make.
But you're living in the most expensive place in the country. You're not going to be able to survive.
True.
Even like, Houston.
Right.
53,000. Like, that's not, like, this is a major city still. It could only work in like Oklahoma City.
True.
No disrespect, but I mean a lot of disrespect to OKC.
I feel like I'd make a lot of connections though.
Yeah, but like you become friends with Julius Randle, and like, what's gonna happen? He's gonna be like, yo, let me pay for your rent. That's not gonna happen.
No, he's gonna be like, for every 3 I make, I'm gonna give you $500 for your
And then
rent.
you're gonna get $1 million.
I'm not.
$1 million.
I'm going to get 5 cents. I'm going to get 5 cents from Julius fucking Randle because that's what he's been doing this year. He's been hurting my feelings.
You know, we don't need to bring it here, bro.
No, we're bringing it here because we're here. I'm so disappointed with Julius Randle this year. Like
This slander is not okay, bro.
Last year, I was telling my brother Julius Randle was better than LeBron.
Wait, why would you say that?
I don't know.
I'm the biggest Julius Randle fan in the world, bro, but I've never once said that.
He's not better than LeBron. But, like, I was so happy with everything he was doing. Like,
he was comparable to, like, he was putting up, like, Jokic stats last year. It was weird.
His MVP, he was, like, top 5 MVP candidate.
He should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, now,
He's still a bruiser, man.
You think the playoffs scared him?
No, but I think the offense around him in the playoffs this past year was so heavily focused around him that it made it really easy to zone in on him.
True.
Like, it was like the offense last year was so dump it to Julius, he's going to get a double, and then he's going to kick it out. So if you don't double Julius Randle, then there's no problem here. So, and then I don't think it helps that Evan Fournier. Like, I liked the guy last few years,
I did too.
and he's been playing so ass.
He's like
Kemba cannot defend a single player.
Kemba can't guard a fly.
He couldn't guard a traffic cone.
Yeah, it's so like surprisingly, not surprisingly, I'm very happy RJ Barrett is carrying this team because
RJ's so good.
like RJ's really coming into himself as like he progresses as a player, and I'm loving to see it, right? But like I'd like to see RJ and Julius shining both at the same time.
I agree.
Like
They kind of were last year, but not as much offensively.
yeah,
But I think just like a lot of the players have been disappointing. If I were the Knicks, I would think about a Mitchell Robinson trade just so I could get like someone. Because Nerlens Noel, I really like Nerlens Noel.
I really like Nasty Nerlens.
And I don't think he should be a backup center when Mitchell Robinson's the like you're a backup center to like Joel Embiid, yeah, but not to Mitchell Robinson. So if I were them, I would trade Mitchell Robinson and like Evan Fournier, and then try and get someone better.
I know we had this discussion yesterday, but we got RJ, and we got Cam.
Okay.
Zion Williamson is coming to the Knicks.
Okay, so as much as I would be really interested to see that happen. Actually,
yeah.
but like, it's not gonna happen.
Why don't you think it's gonna happen?
First off, Zion isn't a free agent for like a year,
Okay.
and then at that point, he's not really a free agent. He's a restricted free agent.
Mm-hmm.
And the Knicks aren't gonna be able to trade for you. Trade what are you gonna? Would you trade quickly Toppin, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and like 3 first-round picks for Zion?
I'm not trading quickly.
I'm sorry, like that's like. If you're trading for Zion, you have to trade.
I'm not giving up quickly. I'll give them like $2 in a milkshake. I'll give them my life savings,
which is not much.
Not much, before I give up quickly. Like
well, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna get Zion then.
Zion's
Quickly is the most valuable tradable asset that you guys have.
I really like Quickly.
I like Quickly too.
I want a Quickly jersey so bad.
Personally, I think Quickly's career is going to be made as a 6-man.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be the starting point guard on a really good team, but I really like him. Very Lou Williams.
He has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And and it's like whenever he comes off the bench, like he's always like just bringing that spark, like boom, bucket after bucket after bucket.
Oh yeah, exactly. Shout out Derrick Rose as well.
Oh, shout out D Rose. He's been out. He's been injured.
I know it's tragic. Favorite player of all time though.
Yeah.
He's my Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, y'all already know Carmelo. My favorite.
Which one has an MVP? Not Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony should have got MVP his first year over LeBron.
When he got 1 vote,
he should have got MVP over LeBron his first year.
His rookie year.
His rookie year.
He should have got MVP that year.
He should have got MVP.
He should have got most valuable player in the league.
My bad. Let me start over. Not MVP. He should have got Rookie of the Year.
Oh, no, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fucking up the words. He should have got Rookie of the Year over LeBron. I think
yeah, but no one cares about Rookie of the Year.
I care about it.
Yeah, only in this circumstance.
In this circumstance, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't get Rookie of the Year.
He didn't, unfortunately.
And he didn't get MVP either.
Fuck, man.
Derrick Rose got an MVP.
You know, Melo,
Derrick Rose is a more important Knick in history than Carmelo Anthony.
That is slander. I don't have a boo button, but like
stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
That was a really, really bad statement that you just said to me.
How many playoff appearances did Melo have in New York? Like 2?
I think so.
Derrick Rose already has 1. So they're getting kind of close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that not go in yours?
No, it goes in mine too.
Oh.
But I'd rather suffer than to listen to you slander Carmelo Anthony.
I mean, he's nice. Don't get me wrong. I low-key, like, parts of my game were modeled after Carmelo.
You know why? 'Cause it's freaking Melo.
I don't know if you saw my tweet earlier, but my game was heavily modeled after Dennis Rodman.
I did see that. All right, we back.
Bet. So yeah, I modeled parts of my games after Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
And just like the players for that night, this podcast is over.
This podcast is over. I want to shout out Isaiah for coming onto the podcast today. Really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
You guys still know Isaiah still owes me purple noodles, We're gonna make that happen.
Purple pasta.
I'm gonna give you guys an update on that whenever it does happen.
Soon.
Isaiah, you want to shout out any of your social media or anything?
At Isaiah Vivero on Instagram. That is ISAIAHVIVERO.
Yo.
I post photos, do a lot of random stuff. Short films coming out soon, within the next 2 months. Little love drama short film. Other than that, I have a WECB show now.
Oh, yeah, he does have a WECB show.
Yeah, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m., the walkout song, or just walkout song. We talk MMA. We talk music that loosely associates with MMA, but not really.
Yeah.
If you like violence, that's the place to be.
He's a very violent person. And it's going to be very interesting.
You should come through to the show.
I'd be down.
You should, I was going to talk to you about this, but I'll just tell it now.
Let's do it.
For like a big like UFC fight card, I want to do like things where it's like I get someone who never watched MMA and like have them watch the entire card and then they come on the show the next day.
I'm so down.
Yeah. Bet?
I'm down with it.
Bet. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
So yeah, you can check out him on the WECB show probably.
On the WECB show.
Walkout song.
I actually also did another podcast this morning.
Yeah, so plug. Yeah, he's all over the place.
With Stephanie and Ray, they got their new podcast coming. Their collab. It's called man, I don't want to fuck up their name. I think it's Just Enough Time to Keep It a Buck.
That's a fire name.
That's a fire name because I think Ray's podcast was called Keep It a Buck.
Okay.
And Stephanie's podcast was called.
I didn't know Stephanie had a podcast.
Yeah, I actually, I forgot I met Stephanie before I came to Emerson. But like we had spoke a little bit over Instagram, and she was like, "Oh, I have a podcast." I was like, "Oh shit, I have a podcast." So I listened to her podcast. Like, "Oh shit, this is hard." It's called Just Enough Time.
Yeah.
So just enough time to keep it a buck. That's like
sick.
Perfect combination.
Yeah, that's super sick.
Y'all know where to find me. Instagram at k.endel. Twitter _LEDNEK. Isaiah could tell you I get crazy on Twitter, so
he's all over the place.
So I mean, whatever. Take that with whatever you may. TikTok k.endel. Also Instagram Talks with Ken. Everywhere Talks with Ken. I'm Talks with Ken everywhere. Yeah, new music coming out Valentine's Day.
My Friend Cupid.
It's dropping and it's gonna be amazing. Music video dropping actually the same day that this episode is dropping.
Let's go.
So peep the music video, peep the podcast.
I was definitely a part of that music video.
He was a part of the music video. He wasn't, but in moral spirit,
I wanted to. I just couldn't.
Time wouldn't line up and everything.
Next one though.
Next music video. This guy.
Can I do one thing?
What's up?
Can I click a button?
Like anybody.
Anyone? Oh, purple.
Go ahead.
That was so loud. Purple pasta.
Purple pasta. You know,
purple noodle sounds better though. Like for a podcast, but purple pasta is the one that makes sense.
The Purple Pasta Podcast.
Is that where it's gonna cut?
The Triple P. Oh,
I didn't know where the outro was. So
oh no, that's valid. Yeah.
PPP.
This is Talks with Ken.
That's P.
That's Isaiah. I'm Ken. We're done talking. Outro music.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Yeah.
I would freestyle, but I can't.
And it's like Talks with Ken. One more
and
time.
Isaiah talks with Ken.
Yeah.